Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm fantastic. Chip Chip. What a name. How'd you get the name Chip Chip?
Yeah, it's my nickname.
Okay. And are you an English teacher?
Oh no, I'm a high school student.
Okay. What year are you?
I'm in grade 10.
Okay. Are you planning on taking the IELTS anytime soon?
Well, I plan to take the IELTS test next year after the 11th grade.
After your 11th grade? Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, about 1 to 2 years, 1 to 2 years more.
In about a year or two.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Where do you live?
I currently live in a city. However, I live in a rural area.
So when you say I currently live, do you mean that you just moved there or you're getting ready to move there?
Yeah, just live here since I was born.
Okay, so you're planning on moving?
Okay, so let me tell you. I got to the gifted high school and it's based in the central of the Hui city. So, on September, I will move to the city center to study at that high school.
Okay. All right, cool. So you're still going to be in Hue. You're just going to move from your where you currently live to the center of.
Yes, my hometown to the center.
Okay. Well, are you ready to take the practice exam?
The entrance exam to the high school.
Are you ready to take the practice exam?
Okay, I'm ready to take the practice exam.
Okay. Do you live in an apartment or a house?
I currently live in a house with a two-story house with modern activities my house is fully equipped.
With modern activity, can you tell me more about that?
So the house has first the technological gadgets and devices such as the air conditioner, the refrigerator, or the washing machine, so that it can provide my family with This can help my family with such resources.
Okay. Is it a large house?
I must say that it's not a very large house with a total of the about 50 square meters. However, we have a large yard in front and behind the house.
Okay. Who do you live there with?
I currently live with my family, consisting of my father, my mother, and my younger sister.
Okay. And what is your favorite room in your house?
Well, my favorite room in my house is definitely the living room because it's the place, which is the place that my family often gather. For example, because we don't have a dining room, so we often have meals together at the living room. So we can, while we eat, we can share the daily story with other family members. And also, at night, we often gather at the living room to watch TV together and share about our daily life with family members.
Okay. Is it a quiet or noisy place to live?
Fortunately, is a quiet place to live because we are surrounded with like a very peaceful neighborhood and great greenery. So there are not so much noise as in the city.
There are not so much noises in the city. Okay. Uh, what can you see from the windows on the second floor?
Oh, on the window from the second floor, I can enjoy a very breathtaking view of my backyard with such trees, and we also have a small chicken farm.
Okay.
Hey,
Yes.
can you hear clearly? It's lacking.
Yeah, I can hear you. I guess you are having a hard time hearing me.
Yes, it's a bit lacking.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you could change anything about your house,
I'm so sorry.
what would you change?
If I could change one thing about my house, it would be to widen my bedroom. Because we live in such a small house, therefore my bedroom is also small, and I wish it could be bigger so that I can feel such a sense of relaxation and comfort. Yes.
Okay. Well, Chip Chip, nice talking to you. Let's see. Some feedback. In the central of Hue City, in the center. Or if you want to say central, you can say the central part of Hue City.
Yeah.
You said lar how. Actually, you said la house. How. La how. That's hard for me to say that correctly. The correct pronunciation is large house. That's a common mistake for Vietnamese, is the ending sounds. So you're going to want to go ahead and focus on getting your ending sounds. And one way you can focus on improving your use of ending sounds is to read. And when you're reading, underline before you read, underline the ending sounds. And then as you're reading out loud, make sure that every time you see an underlined ending sound, you carefully say that ending sound. If you do that for a few weeks or months,
okay.
you'll improve the likelihood of you using an ending sound.
Okay, thank you.
You said there are not a lot of noise. There is not much noise. Not are, is, because noise is singular always. Well, okay, I mean, there are noises. But in this case, noise is uncountable, and therefore singular, and therefore there is not much noise. I think you could say not a lot of noise, but I think that if you say much, it sounds a little bit more natural.
See.
And finally, you said more bigger. Bigger doesn't need more, so the correct way to say it is bigger, not more bigger.
Yes, my mistake.
No problem, no problem. Let's see. If I was to lightly, just based upon doing the doing task 1 speaking, give you a score. Is willing to speak at length, though may lose coherence at times due to occasional repetition. That's true. I feel like your connectives was a little bit weak. So on a good day, maybe a 6, but probably a 5 for your fluency. Lexical resources. Has a wide enough vocabulary to discuss topics at length and make meaning clear in spite of inappropriacies. I definitely think that's a 6 for that. You didn't paraphrase though. And paraphrasing is a huge and massively important component of getting your vocabulary. So if you don't attempt to paraphrase, instead of getting a 6, you get a 3.
Oh.
So try to take what the asker asked you and turn it in, paraphrase it before answering it. It helps a lot. It makes sure that the test giver knows you understood the question. And again, if you don't paraphrase, the highest you can get is a 3 on vocabulary.
Yes, I thank you.
Yep. Your pronunciation, you make a lot of attempts to be correct. Your mispronunciations are frequent, but you have some control. I think that you're between 3 and 5, so I think that you're 4 and 6. So I think you're a 5. And your grammar, I think I would probably give you a 4 on your grammar, but I think that you could easily get a 5 on your grammar. Just work a little bit more on using subordinate clauses better and making slightly fewer misunderstandings, and you'll probably bump your grammar up pretty fast.
I see. Thank you.
I think you've done really good with your English so far, and I think you should be proud of what you have.
Yes. So you are you an English teacher?
I am an English teacher. I've been teaching English now for 11 years.
Wow.
I've taught IELTS English for a university. I've taught engineering English for a company, and I've been teaching communicative English.
Oh. Yes. Thank you so much.
All right. Good luck to you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. See y'all.
See you. How old are you?
I'm 15.
50? Huh? Really? That's so old.
Yeah, I'm 15.
Do you mean you are 15?
Yeah, 15.
Okay. 15.
15.
Okay. Where do you live?
I live in Uông Bí City, Quảng Ninh province in Vietnam.
Okay. I have no idea where that is, but
Okay.
can you tell me something about it that's interesting?
In Quảng Ninh province, it has like lots of coal and beautiful bay. Yeah.
Lots of coral, like the animal that lives on the ocean, or coal, like the stuff you burn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. I wasn't expecting you to tell me that there was coal in a coastal area. All right. Let's see. Are you ready for the mock test?
Oh yes, I'm ready.
All right. Let's begin. We'll talk about being on time for appointments. Is being late acceptable in your culture?
My culture?
Culture.
Culture. What do you mean?
Is being late acceptable in your home country?
Oh, I have no idea with my culture because like I'm not too I'm not go outside too much. I just
Really?
in my
Really?
yeah.
You're 15 and you stay inside all the time?
Not really. I'm not searching much about my culture. I just like go outside to play sports or jogging.
Okay. Well, I mean, you have friends, right?
Yeah.
And are your friends habitually on time? Are you habitually on time? Or are you and your friends habitually late?
What?
Are you often late or are you often on time?
No. Wait. Could you say clearly?
Are you often late or are you often on time?
Often.
So you don't know
it's
the word
hard.
often?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
hard. Can you spell it?
Okay, let's see. I'll mark that as a vocab. Okay.
Often late.
Yeah. Oh, is it listening, not vocab?
I'm often on time. I in many party I will I'm the go to the soonest and preparing. Yeah.
All right. Go the soonest. Okay. And are your friends often late or often on time?
My friends, like they not really. They always late. I have
Okay.
about 20 friends. I don't no about 10 friends, and 5 of them are always always late. Yeah.
Always late. How about your family? Is your family often on time or often late?
My family? I don't know. My family don't like not going outside. Yeah, too much. So I know they quite mysterious.
All right. What type of excuses do you think are good for being late?
What?
What type of excuses do you think are a good excuse for being late?
Excuse me. Oh, I actually don't know that word. Excuse it.
Excuses. So when somebody does something wrong, they say why they did that wrong thing. For instance, a person might be late and they might say, oh, I'm late because it was raining. And so I stopped while it rained and then I continued on. Saying I stopped because it was raining is an excuse for being late.
Oh, excuse? They have like skills like I was suffering a hurt leg, or it's like traffic jams. They like too much, so I don't believe it. Yeah, I don't believe it anymore.
Right. I feel that. Let's change the topic and talk about your neighbors.
Okay.
Do you know the people who live next door to you?
Yeah. The people next live like next to me. He is like his fat. I think he's obvious. And whenever I see him and I talk to him, he's very like funny. Yeah, he's always give me always gives me some candy, and they talk too much. I think he lives about 20 years in my hometown. Yeah.
Okay. What kind of relationship do you have with your neighbors?
Like we are friend.
All right. Cool. Okay. Let me give you some feedback here, Harry.
Okay.
So I'm actually still not sure if you're talking about coral in the sea or coal in the mountains.
Cold.
Can you not say one word? Can you say coals from the mind or coral in the sea?
Coals in the mind.
All right.
On the
So sometimes words are best said with expanding on them or giving adjectives. So saying like, yeah, we're known for the coal that we mine here, and then there's no ambiguity. It's easy to know because you kind of a little bit sabotage by saying that you're a coastal city and then talk about coal. It's not that you said coal wrong. It's that I was expecting you to talk about coral.
Oh.
But if you say coal that we mine from the ground, well, then I can't misunderstand.
Okay.
You said, or you didn't know, or you didn't hear the word culture and often.
Like I don't actually know how people speak it.
Okay.
Yeah. How people speak.
All right. Then I would say practicing talking to people more is a component of your continuing education. People who live next to me, he is the person, not the people, because people is plural, person is singular. And you're talking about one, so therefore the person living next to me.
Okay.
And you said he talked too much. First of all, he talks, and too much? Like, when you say too much, do you mean, oh man, I wish he would just shut up. I'm so tired of listening to him. That's what too much means. Too much means that you don't want that much anymore. So, but if you say he talks a lot or he's very talkative, that is not super negative.
Oh.
Okay. I honestly, let's see. For fluency, usually maintains a flow of speech, but uses self-repetition, self-correction, or slow speech to keep going. May overuse certain connectives and discourse markers. Produces simple speech fluently, but more complex communication causes fluency problems. I think you're a solid 5 for fluency. Lexical resources, I would definitely say that's a 4. You are more than capable of conveying personal information. You are able to talk about familiar topics that can only convey basic meaning or on unfamiliar topics. And you make the biggest thing here is that you make frequent errors. On a good day, maybe a 5 with your vocabulary, but probably a 4.
Okay.
Produces basic forms with reasonable accuracy. Yeah, reasonable accuracy. Uses a limited range of more complex structures, but they usually contain errors and may cause some comprehension. Yeah, and that's a 5. For pronunciation, I would say a 6 for pronunciation. Can generally be understood throughout, though mispronunciation of individual words or sounds reduces clarity at times. So if just as a guess, based upon this very limited mock test, I might guess that you have a 5.5 for your speaking. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you, and hope you practice talking more in order to improve your listening, because I think that's
Okay.
your biggest weakness. Hi, Daniel. How are you?
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Wonderful. What's
Yes,
your
I
name?
can hear you. My name is Jan. My name is Jan.
Yang.
Can you hear me?
Yang? Is that a soft D A N G?
Yes. D-A-N-H.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you live?
Yeah. Currently, I'm live in District 9.
You're living in District 9. Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you do for work?
Currently, I'm an AI engineer. So
Currently. So you're going to change your job?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure what?
Basically, currently I'm an AI engineer, but I don't know. Maybe in the future, I will have some business for myself, for example. So I just want to talk about the current moment.
Okay, but the problem is when you choose your words, you communicate ideas. In this case, if you say, I currently do X, currently means it has recently changed or it will recently change. So therefore, if you say, I currently do this, it means that it is not a stable thing.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
did you recently become an AI engineer?
I have changed my job. Not recently, but I changed it about 4 years ago. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, in that future, try not to use the word currently because it makes the meaning not clear.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. So, would you like to start the mock test?
Okay.
All right. Where is your hometown?
Yeah. I grew up in Bình Thuận. It's a coastal province, and it's in the middle of Vietnam.
Okay. Okay. Do you live in a house or do you live in a flat?
Currently, I'm living in an apartment. It's a 2-bedroom apartment, and I'm in the floor 12.
All right. Who do you live with?
I live with one of my friends. Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah.
Okay. Are there many rooms? Okay. Well, you've already told me you've got two. What is your favorite room in the house, in the flat?
I think it's my bedroom because I feel comfortable when I live in that room, and I also set it up for entertain as well as relax. So I have a adjustable table and a chair, so I can watch movies or playing game or play game on that room.
Okay. All right. How are the walls decorated?
Yeah, so because I like the symbol, so the wall is just the white color. I don't do much with the wall. I just add more furniture.
Okay. What would you change about your home?
I think I want to add more trees to my house because I think with more trees my house will be more my house will be clear, and it also provides me energy.
Trees provide you energy?
Yeah, because I like the green color, so whenever I see trees in my house, I feel better. I feel that I can gain more energy from watching trees.
Okay. Okay. You watch the trees. What facilities are there near your home?
I in my complex we have a supermarket in the first floor, and around here I think we also have a small shopping mall and a cinema. Yeah.
Okay. Do most people live in houses in your country?
Yes, I think so. Especially who live in countryside. So because currently in the suburb we don't have too much apartment or high-rise buildings. So people tend to live in house. People tend to live in houses. But in city, maybe there are some people living in apartment, but not that much.
Okay. Okay. What is your neighborhood like?
Currently, because I live in an apartment, as I said, I don't have too much idea about my neighborhood, but it's quite nice. So around here, I have some facilities, as I said before, and I also it also has a park, so I can go there to relax every time I have free time.
All right. Are you planning on taking the IELTS soon?
Yes, I think I will take it in this weekend.
Okay. Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Let me see about giving you some feedback. So you say yeah too much.
Oh.
You should only say yeah when the answer is yes. If the answer is not yes, you don't start off with yeah. So where is your house? Yeah, I'm in the 4th floor, 12th floor. Who do you live with? Yeah, I live with my friend. Don't do that. It's not a good choice. 2. You said I'm in the 12th floor. It is not I am in the 12th floor. It is I am on the 12th floor. Some comment on your pronunciation. You should definitely practice saying all of the word. You speak a little too fast, and in speaking a little too fast, you cut your sound, all the sounds of your word a little bit. So, for instance, you said set it up. I think. I'm not sure. The way that you said that, it kind of sounded like start it up. And you said other words where you in context, I was basically able to figure out what you probably meant. But because you cut the words so short, I actually had a very hard time understanding if you said because or I'm not seeing my other examples I wrote down. Anyways, if you slowly say each word fully, you will immediately improve your pronunciation. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right. You said yeah because I like the simple, and and then you said I want to add many trees with my house. So there's a few things. Yeah. Because I like the simple. I like simple things, or I like simplicity. Actually, that's probably the best way to say it. I like simplicity. Or I am into minimalism. Either of those would convey what you want correctly. And then you said add many trees. Not many. I would add trees, or I would add more trees, or I would fill my room with trees, or fill my house with trees. And then watching trees. I like watching trees. I don't think watching is a good choice here. I enjoy the ambiance trees bring to my room. I enjoy the visuals that having trees around my room give me. Watching trees doesn't feel right, okay? I'll take that as okay. Actually, you're probably getting a phone call right now. You said we have in the first floor. Again, not in the first floor, on the first floor. Especially those we live in the suburb. Especially those who live in the suburb. And every time I have a free time, it is any time. Anytime I have free time. So that's my those are my direct feedbacks, my specific feedbacks. Let's look, and I'll give you some broad feedback. Usually maintains a flow of speech. Is willing to talk at length, though may lose coherence at times due to occasional repetition. I'd say probably a 6 for your fluency. For lexical resources. Has a wide enough vocabulary to discuss topics at length and make clean and clear in spite of inappropriacies. Yep, you were able to talk about the subjects at length. Sometimes you don't use the words exactly right. I would say that could be a 6, but it's probably not. And the reason it's probably not is I don't feel like you paraphrased enough. When your examiner asks you a question, repeat back the question as a statement. Oh, I live in an apartment with my roommate. Who do you live with? I live in an apartment with my roommate. Are there many rooms in your house? There's a few rooms in my house, not too many. 2 to be exact. How are your walls decorated? My walls lack decoration. I prefer a minimalist style. It could do more with some more trees and plants though. Repeat back the question as a statement. That will definitely improve your chances of getting a 6. Right now, I would guess you're probably more of a 4 or 5 on your vocabulary because of the paraphrasing specifically. Grammatical range and accuracy. I feel, uses a mix of simple and complex structures, but with limited flexibility. May make frequent mistakes, though these rarely cause comprehension problems. I don't feel that your mistakes caused comprehension problems, but there were frequent ones. I'm going to guess that you're going to get a 5, although on a good day I think you can get a 6 on grammar. For your pronunciation, can generally be understood throughout, though mispronunciation of individual words or sounds can reduce clarity at time. Or Okay, I would say you do have uses a range of pronunciation features with mixed control, shows some effective use of features, but it is not sustained. However, and those are from the 6. However, from the 4, mispronunciations are frequent and cause some difficulty for the listener. Your mispronunciations are frequent and they do cause some difficulty for me. So therefore, I would say a 5 on your pronunciation. So if I had to guess, based upon this one little tiny bit, I might guess that you would probably pull a 5 on your IELTS Part 1 speaking.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep. Tian here feels that you may get a 5.5. So it sounds like Tian and I came to about the same conclusion based upon this. So good luck. Good morning.
Hello, teacher. Yeah,
How are you?
yeah, I'm good. And how about you?
I'm great. I'll go ahead and start with my favorite thing to say. The answer is very rarely yeah. And I would recommend removing yeah from your lexicon.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that was fine. That was the right place to use yeah. What is your name?
My name is Nhật. Yeah, you can call me David for convenient.
All right. Because what's convenient?
Because I think I'm Vietnamese, so Vietnamese name can be hard to call. And I think I need to use Vietnamese name. English name. Yeah.
You think Nhật is difficult to say?
Yeah.
Huh. Most Vietnamese cannot say my name, but I still say my name.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't think Nhật is very difficult to say. And second of all, I think you should just choose that name. It's a fine name, but it's up to you. How old are you, Nhật?
Currently I'm 17 years old and I'm in grade 12. Yeah.
All right. Currently, let's not use the word currently. Currently is used to represent the temporariness of something. We all know that our ages are temporary. We don't need to bring attention to the temporariness of our age. Just say I'm 17.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're in grade 12?
Yes.
You're in grade 12? Okay, cool. So this is the last year. Big test coming up.
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, good. What do you think you want to follow high school up with?
I think my major in high school is quite difficult.
What do you want to follow up high school with? Meaning after high school, what do you want to study or do?
Can you repeat? Yeah.
After high school, what do you want to study or do?
Yeah. After
Not yet. Don't say yet.
Yeah. After finishing my high school, I will choose to learn about information technology because it is my major. I want to follow in the future.
It is the major.
Yeah. Yes. It is my major.
It is the major. It can't be your major now because you're not in university. So therefore, it is the major.
The major. Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready to begin the mock test?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Okay. Do you enjoy your birthdays?
Yes, of course. I really interested in my birthday, especially on a yearly basis. My family have big parties for me, and this is a way for me to think about the day where I was born and raised, and I feel really thankful when I'm coming to our life. Yeah.
Can you say that last part differently?
Yeah.
Can you say that last part differently?
Yeah. Okay. I think I need to answer again because my internet will quite. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I speak again. Yeah. It's my turn. I think my birthday is really essential, and is essential because it is the way for me to celebrate my birthday party, especially when my family have a big party for me, and I find it really fascinating. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Barbie. Do you usually celebrate your birthday?
Yeah, I think it quite depends because when my family or my family is busy, I don't think I can celebrate my birthday because I want to engage in the meaningful conversation with my family. But when especially on family gatherings, I think I can celebrate my birthday party at this time because it is really easy for me to extract my emotion with my family members.
Okay. What did you do on your last birthday?
Yeah, if my memory serves me right, in my last birthday, my family and I have a really nice party. Yeah, we decorate our house really much. We have a delicious cake and we enjoy it together.
Can you remember a birthday party you enjoyed as a child?
Yeah, I think it is really difficult to remember details, but yeah, I can vividly remember that as a child because my family was poverty, so we don't have enough conditions to celebrate a big party as now. So we tend to have some simple parties like eat dinner together because it is quite meaningful.
Okay. And do most people celebrate their birthdays with a party in your country?
Can you repeat because my internet quite yeah.
Do most people celebrate their birthdays with a party in your country?
Yes, of course. I think celebrating birthday party is quite common in my country. It is a way for them to um, share emotion about their life with everyone, especially family members, because they think it's really good. We can show directly our emotion, and yeah, it is a true experience for them. They don't think about they can forget all hard difficulties in the past, and they need to focus more on the future. Yeah, it is a meaning of the birthday parties.
Okay. Which birthday parties are considered important in your country?
Yeah, I think it really depends again. Yeah, so some family, yeah, it is really important because it seems to like a way and condition for them to have birthday parties. But for me, in my opinion, I think birthday party is not important. The
Okay.
most important thing is family members, and we have a chance to gather and sit together and share to our feelings. Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah. That last question, you actually didn't understand it correctly. The question was, which birthdays are considered important in your country? The which birthday parties implies some birthdays are more important. For instance, the Mexican culture values the 15th birthday party of girls as very important. So that it's called a quinceañera. And in America, we consider the 18th and the 21st birthday parties to be extremely important, and maybe the 16th, depending on what state you're from. So those three birthday parties can be very important in American culture. That's what is asking is which year birthday parties are considered important by your country's culture. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Let's go over some details first, and then I'll get to the broad and general stuff. You are currently 12, not 12, 12.
Dolls. Yeah.
I really interested in my birthday party on. So, the question was, do you enjoy your birthday parties? I really am interested in is would imply that you want to know more about your birthday party. That doesn't really tell me if you enjoy it. It just tells me you want to know more about it. Was I really born on this day? How did my mom feel on that day? How does my mom feel on all of my birthdays? That's interest, but it's
Yes.
not enjoying. And then you said on a yearly basis. Of course, it's a birthday party. It's an annual thing. We don't have to use the word yearly basis. It doesn't help. It doesn't make sense to refer to the yearly basis of your birthday party.
Yes.
Then you said, this is my birthday party is associated. I think my birthday party is associated. So you keep on saying, you're making the P sound instead of the B sound. Birthday party. Birthday party. Can you say birthday party?
Yes.
Birthday party?
Yeah. Birthday party.
All right. And you said it is essential. My birthday party is essential. That was to the question is, do you usually celebrate your birthday party? And essential, it's a really strong word. Like, will you die if you don't have your birthday party?
Yeah.
No, you won't die if you don't have your birthday party. So saying that your birthday party is essential doesn't make sense. You could choose a different superlative to express that you often, basically every year, and most every year I celebrate my birthday party, assuming that my family has the means to celebrate it with me. You said body a lot instead of party. Party.
Party. Yeah.
Which brings, and finally you said celebrate, but again, that's supposed to be celebrate, which tells me that for some reason, and I'm not sure why, when you see the B sound, instead of saying the B, you say P. And when you see the P sound, instead of saying P, you say B, and you're going to want to fix that.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough of the specifics. Let's get into the more broad feedback here. Good job paraphrasing. All right. Very often I have to comment that the person needs to paraphrase. And you do not need to paraphrase. You're doing a great job paraphrasing. And I think you should be proud of yourself on that skill. Okay?
Yeah.
You do speak too fast. Go ahead and slow down your speech. Okay? Slowing down will probably help with your pronunciation, and it might help with other things. Let's get to the less easy part of this. You are trying too hard to be impressive. You are using too big of words that you don't know how to use, and you are trying to impress me. And unfortunately, you're not. It's those words never fit together. I'm going to tell you the truth. If you want to have a great IELTS score, you must first start off being happy with a good IELTS score. What is a good score? 7. 7's a good score. Can you get a 7 pretty easily by focusing on solid everyday English? Yes. Yes, you can. If you try to skip good, solid everyday English and jump to the 9 of English, what's going to happen is instead of going to 7, you're going to go down to 4.
Yes.
I know people who take the IELTS test without ever using big words, without ever trying to impress anybody. They just use everyday English, and they get 8 on their speaking. Which means that if you just use really solid, well put together, average everyday English, you can get an 8 on your speaking. And then throw in a few big words that you know how to correctly use, and you can get the 9 on your speaking. But if you skip the part where you're doing just normal, everyday, solid English, and you try to jump to that 9, you use those big 9 words, and you try to use those big 9 sentences, instead of having a reasonable 6, 7, or 8, you'll have a 4. Now I don't quite think you're 4, but I do think that you're flirting with the idea of having a 4 because of your word choice and your sentence structures. Okay.
Yes.
And I think that if you scaled back your ambitions from getting a 9 to getting a 7, you might be able to get an 8 by focusing on good, solid, everyday English. Okay?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Let me talk a little bit about the matrix, because I love the matrix. It tells you exactly what you need. Let's see. For fluency, usually maintains a flow of speech, but uses self-repetition and self-correction or slow speech to keep going. I feel that's you, and that's a 5 right there. May overuse certain connectives and discourse markers. Yeah. 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 Produces simple speech fluently, but may more complex communication causes fluency problems. I think that on your good days, you'll get a 5 on your fluency. For lexical or vocabulary, manages, let's see. All right. Has a wide enough vocabulary to discuss topics at length and make their meaning clear in spite of inappropriacies. That could be a 6. It could maybe not be a 6. It could be a 5. Grammar. Produces basic sentences with reasonable accuracy. Uses a limited range of more complex structures, but these usually contain errors and may cause comprehension problems. Yeah, I would say that because you're trying to make your complex sentences, you fairly often create comprehension problems. And for your pronunciation, I think because of your pronunciation, I don't think you're causing pronunciation difficult. It's not that I find you difficult to understand because of your pronunciation. So I think you're probably a 5 on your pronunciation. Your attempts to control features, but lapses are very frequent. I think that based upon today's, you probably get a 5. And I think that you could have had a 6 if you had not tried to be impressive, okay?
Yes.
Okay. And that's my recommendation is go back to the basics. Basics will get you a lot further.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Nice talking to you.